Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about how to level up into the goddess lifestyle. How to actually level up and pour into yourself so much that you inevitably transcend into the passive princess lifestyle, living the goddess life. And the truth is that yes, we need to be pouring into ourselves, but not in the ways that most people think. It's not like bathing yourself or wearing extra nice perfume. It's not about even just, I'm not even going to tell you to eat good food because we just know that. I'm not even going to tell you to do skincare, wash your hair, no. Those are the basics, guys. That is just basic self-love and self-care. This is goddess lifestyle instructions. This is how you're gonna literally ascend into a lifestyle where you get paid to exist. Because the kind of inner work that is required in order to get you paid to exist is not the basic level inner work, and it's not the basic level self-care either. It's not basic level self-development either. It's not like going off and learning something and, elevating your style even. It's deeper than that. So this is the goddess lifestyle and how to pour into yourself in order to achieve that dream life. The first thing that I'm gonna say is regulate your nervous system. Most of us nowadays are in fight or flight. We're in survival mode. We're in a mode where we're constantly stressed, we're constantly overwhelmed, constantly anxious. For me, I thought I had ADHD. For years and years and years, from my very first memories up until literally this year, in fact a few videos back, I thought I had ADHD until I started regulating my nervous system. I couldn't sit still without playing with my hair. This side of my head, it's growing back quite nicely now. I couldn't sit still watching a movie without fidgeting with something. I constantly drank energy drinks, caffeine, to help me keep my mind, it was like the dopamine rush of caffeine. And think about it today, most of us rely on caffeine, else we feel tired. This is us in fight or flight mode, and this caffeine is a major boost. It keeps your heart racing, and this is just a distraction to your body. Your body is distracting you from doing something. Something needs to be seen inside of you. Something needs to shine a light on in order for you to heal and recover and become the best version of you. But your body knows that. So it wakes up in the morning and it's like, oh my God, this silence is so uncomfortable. Coffee, caffeine, energy drink. Let's create busy lifestyles. Let's run our schedule up to the last minute. Rush, rush, rush. It's all to keep us distracted. We are addicted to the stress. We're addicted to the busy lifestyle. We're addicted to caffeine. Take time slower. This is the first instruction. The true goddess is someone that takes things slow. She walks slowly. She acts and speaks before she thinks, before she speaks. She loves everyone, unconditional love. She's not in her mind all the time. She's not judging people. She's not being mean. She's coming from a place of unconditional love, which is one of the highest vibrations a person can be, especially for us women. If you want to achieve a goddess lifestyle, you have to have the goddess mindset and taking everything slower. Literally walk slower, talk slower. When you get in from going outside, don't immediately turn on the TV and watch a program to calm down. That's distracting yourself once again. Don't immediately start cleaning the house. Sit down. You're like, okay, I'm going to be present with my body a moment because I've been outside, in my mind, in my fight or flight. I've been very busy. I've been very activated. I'm going to take a moment. Maybe I'll just sit down and do nothing for 10 minutes. Or maybe you put some peaceful, relaxing music on, do a meditation, put on theta waves to get you into the theta brainwave state. Whatever you want to do. Do something that relaxes you for 10 minutes. Get into your body and then ask it, what do I feel? What feels good for me to do next? And the likelihood is not watching a TV program, it's not doing the cleaning, it'll be something completely different. And you'll be like, whoa, this feels good. This is what I started to do every time I started to go in from doing quite a masculine in my head task. Maybe I'm working on my business, doing something that requires numbers, analysing. And then as soon as I finish that, I'll immediately drop back into the feminine, which is your body. And I will continue doing things slower after then. This, being more present and observing and choosing what you want to do for your body, is going to put you in that princess goddess lifestyle in your body so much nicer. This is your higher self already. This is your higher frequency. So next, I'm going to actually advise is take 2 weeks off. Doesn't matter if you have a job or you have your own business, take 2 weeks off, whatever you're doing right now, and truly do nothing. Literally nothing. Clear your week. Don't see anyone unless it's like, I don't know, close family or something. When you do go out, it has to be for exercise or for nature. The rest of the time, you purposely are gonna feel bored. Because guess what? Maybe bored is our base state when we was in the wild. Do you really think we had all these distractions before the internet was around? Do you really think people were that bored when all as they had was some candles and a fire? No, they were relaxed. They were in their body. Their nervous system was not activated. They weren't in fight or flight. They were present in the moment with their family. The women could relax and be in their feminine without having social media constantly in their head, constantly thinking of, you know, all of these ideas and all of these strategies and these YouTube shorts, all these things that are causing you to just constantly think of all the questions you ask yourself. Where's that outfit from? Where did she get this from? How did she get there? Oh, I like her hairstyle. Can your mind handle all these questions you're asking yourself? No, it can't. You need to take 2 weeks off and truly do nothing and practice meditating, reading books, relaxing, and just being in your body and listening to your thoughts. As soon as I did this once, I decided to sell my entire business that I've been working on for 3 years. I realised that I wanted to start a YouTube channel. This YouTube channel today, this was in June. I realised that I didn't have ADHD anymore pretty much, and they was all just ADHD-like symptoms. You might not even have anxiety, it's just anxiety-like symptoms. Another person in my life, I thought they were autistic. They thought they were autistic. Turns out that they were just sensory overloaded. That's it. And they could literally unwind that any day they wanted to. But because their nervous system was so activated and in fight or flight and survival mode, they thought, many people as myself think we have these issues. We go to the doctors, we get diagnosed, and they give us tablets. We need to be critically thinking, and they don't have time to sit there, listen to your whole lifestyle and all of your past traumas and stuff like that to help you diagnose yourself. You will give them a few things and they'll say, yes, it's probably this, and they won't question it, and they'll just give you some tablets. So we're in an age now where we really need to be taking responsibility for ourselves. And I realized I didn't have ADHD. I sold my business. I changed my entire life. I did my whole YouTube channel. I have a complete career change just by taking 2 weeks off. In fact, I think this was actually a week it only took me, but I wish I'd have had 2 because that first week flew so fast. And in the second week, I would have loved to have actually started practicing my new realizations and putting them into play. So I recommend this for everyone. It's truly just the best thing you can do for your self-discovery and also for your nervous system. There's a lot of things you can do for your nervous system if you just go to Google, ChatGPT, YouTube, and Google how to regulate your nervous system. Learn about it, learn about the different nervous system states, And yeah, this will be the best thing you can do for yourself as well. And I've been really into it lately, so you're gonna hear more about it from me now too. Number 3 is start doing something that you love again. And I don't mean the things that immediately come to your mind, but start doing something that when you was a child you did and then you stopped doing for whatever reason. Think about something that you did as a child and you just stopped doing it. For me, this was dancing. Every Saturday I would go to dance class. I would have multiple dance classes. I did cheerleading at one point. I did ballet. I did tap. I did modern. I did gymnastics. I did so many types of dancing over my life. And then when my parents split up, they could no longer afford it because they weren't having that joint income. So when I was 11, I stopped dancing. In fact, I actually started cheerleading when I was in my teenage years, but it wasn't the dancing that I really liked. It was still fun though. And I tried so many times to start dancing again and it just didn't work out. And recently I joined the gym a few months ago. I've been going every other day, I believe, 3 times a week. And they have classes for dance, like dance, not like dance, but they're like cardio dance, like Zumba, for example. And yoga is awesome as well. That's not dancing, but moving my body in a like feminine way. So started doing Zumba, started doing yoga, started going to the gym and walking on the treadmill, but like walking in a way that's like more in tune with my body, because we're always so stiff when we're walking. And all of this helped me release the need and the want and the love for dancing. So what's something you did when you were really young? It could be something so random, like you started designing games, or you started painting pictures pretending you were Bob Ross. You know, all of these things, right? This is your inner child speaking. And one of the reasons why we get into this fight or flight mode is because we lose sight of our passions. And we lose this happiness, we lose this passion because we lose sight of our passions. And we go into the structural survival mode, like this isn't good, this is good. I should do this and I shouldn't do this. And you ignore your true wants and your heart's desires. So go back to you when you was a child. Start doing the inner child work. What did I want? What does my inner child want from me? What did I cut off too soon? What was I told not to do? What was I told that was too silly or embarrassing that I truly wanted to do and now I don't do it anymore? You'll start realising that you've been grieving that thing all this time. I realised I'd been grieving my dancing all this time, and I didn't realise until I started to sit with myself in the silence that I realised I missed dancing. And there was this sadness in my heart this whole time because I didn't dance anymore. And there was this stagnant energy in my body because I didn't do this anymore. How much stagnant energy are you holding in your body because you want to do something but you're not allowing yourself to do it? So another thing here, I'm going to say this is, so number 1 was taking it slower. Number 2 was take 2 weeks off, which kind of goes into that. 3 was start doing what you love again. But number 4 is going to be to start meditating and truly focusing on the now. When you meditate and you focus in the present moment, not only does this help you detach from whatever it is you're manifesting, but this will help you regulate your nervous system, practice self-love, and also practice emotional release. Because as I said, there's so much energy trapped in our body from emotions and grief, from things like not doing things that you love anymore, that unless you spend the time meditating and sitting in the present moment, you will never allow these things to come up. You will never allow everything that's stuck in your body to come up if you don't focus on your body. And meditating is this singular, there's a reason that so many people speak about meditating. It is like any self-development video, any self-development movie or book, they will always say to meditate. I wish there was another word I could call it so that it wasn't so bland that you hear it and you're like, oh, meditate, there it is again, I've tried meditating, it didn't work. I got bored. You know, I wish there was another word that I can say so it could activate you and get you curious a little bit more. But truthfully, just meditate. Honestly, meditate. There's so many studies out there that actually show that even just reducing your stress by so much percentage, and stress has been linked to Alzheimer's and dementia, which is one of the most leading causes of death right now. Meditating lowers your heart rate and your blood pressure, and cardiovascular disease is the #1 reason for death in the whole world right now. Meditating will help you calm down your nervous system, get into that parasympathetic state, what I was talking about in point number 1, activating your nervous system, relaxing it. Meditating helps you get into the present moment. It helps you drop into your body, into your feminine, which again, everyone needs to be in their feminine more because the world is so masculine and structured nowadays that we get stuck in the masculine. Even just going shopping, instead of saying to your body, what do I want to eat over the next few days, we have this list in front of us, like this, what do they want, what do my kids want, what does my partner want, right? We never give ourselves time to actually drop into this feminine body. Meditation does so much. Just Google it. What's the benefits of meditation? Whatever it is you're trying to achieve in your life right now, whether it's realization, what do I want to do with my life? What is my purpose in life? Such a deep question. Meditate. There is an answer for everything. Meditate. It should be the thing that you do every single day. And it's okay if you struggle to meditate. So did I. I tried meditating for the first time in 2019. And me and my partner, we did it for 10 minutes and we couldn't concentrate. I got the Calm app, in fact, and I was doing these lovely meditations. I'd even done a year subscription and it didn't work. We were like, it's just not for us. Like, I just can't do it. I was like, my ADHD is so annoying. It doesn't allow me to meditate. There's another thing I can't do, right? No. As we know now, if you can't meditate, you need it more than ever. If you don't have time to meditate, you need it more than ever. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. So meditating, great for detaching in terms of manifestation. Focus on the present moment. Gratitude journaling. This is my video notes, but journaling is the #1 thing alongside meditating. If you do anything right now, journal. Whatever you do, journal and meditate. I would say to meditate first. Do a 10-minute meditation, a 5-minute meditation, or just practice sitting there with your thoughts, and as your thoughts come, imagine them coming out of your mind as a bubble and then slowly fading away into nothingness. Practice catching your thoughts as you have them, and do a deep breath like this, and then practice doing the outwards breath longer than the inwards breath. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Whether you have anxiety, whether you're stressed, whatever it is you do, if you breathe in through the nose and then out through the mouth, you release the carbon dioxide, and your body physically cannot withstand that high heart rate. It pathologically will lower your heart rate in that moment. When your heart rate is lower, you're not pumping all of the adrenaline around your body. You're not pumping in all of the cortisol around your body. You will physically relax yourself by just breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, and making sure the exhale is longer as well. And just by focusing on your breath, this calms you down so much that you don't even have time to think of thoughts because you're so focused on counting, maybe. So you count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you count to 6. So inhale for 4, exhale for 6. Count. Like counting sheep when you're younger to go to sleep. You need to distract yourself from whatever's going on. Focus on counting, focus on the breath. That can be your meditation. Or you can do the guided meditations. And then when you relax and you're completely in your body and you're completely relaxed and you're like, oh my God, this feels so good. I haven't been in my body for so long. Then you will find yourself craving to just get out a journal, and you can tap into that presence, that gratitude, that happiness, that feeling of love so much easier because these emotions sit in our body. Love, gratitude, happiness, it sits in our body. And a lot of the time we don't allow ourselves to think those things. We distract ourselves from thinking them for so many reasons. We want ourselves to be hypervigilant and caffeine infused and addicted to the cortisol and the stress. Whereas we want to feel gratitude in the present moment. We want to feel the happiness, all the positive emotions. And that is why we need to be tuning into our body more and journaling. Whatever's going on. If something upset you in that day, a way to shadow journal, still journaling, is today I felt like this. This happened because of this. When you was a child and you used to write in your diary, how good did it feel to get your feelings on paper? It's literally like that. So journaling, today this happened, this is what it felt like, this is why it feels like it, I've learnt this, next time I'll do this, it'll feel so much better. Then when you've got that out of your system and you've healthily released those emotions instead of trapping them and instead of being triggered in the moment and shouting at people, you've healthily released your emotions and now you can work on to the positive. I am so grateful. Then you can work on to self-love. I love myself. I love that I did this today. I love this quality about myself. I am so determined. I am so smart. I'm proud of myself for today. Self-love, shadow journaling, journaling in general, gratitude journaling. I journal for so long. Like I'm sat there and I'm like, I'm gonna journal for 10 minutes today. Just get a bit of gratitude journaling in. An hour and a half later, I am completely relaxed and I've done an hour and a half of journaling. I've got everything out of my mind. I'm completely in the present. I'm feeling super grateful. It's feeling super good about myself. I've practiced the self-love. Amazing. Meditation and journaling are the two things that I will give you any day to do, and you'll hear it from everyone as well. So that's how you're going to start off your goddess lifestyle and drop into your body and heighten your frequency into that state of love and unconditional love and authenticity. Hope the video helped you and I'll speak to you very shortly. See you later.